Okay, I just did some tests to make sure this new software works. It works. It's not really new though. Sure, the clipping software that didn't work, but this should work now. Anyway, my name is Evan. On this channel, I will go by some words, and this is some studios. Let me just zoom out before I say it. I wonder who can tell what this is. Hmm. If I wonder if it's a certain thing from Adventure Time. I wonder. I probably should have done more tests, but I just kind of want to start. I've just computers have been annoying to me, or I've just been incompetent. I don't know. Anyway, I'm doing this because I'm in a bomb and not really working on the other stuff I want to get done for this channel before like making an intro video. So I want content. So I'm just gonna I'm making this. I'm doing this. I mean, I've already, as you can probably see, made a lot. I've made a lot of this already. And this is the gonna be the Candy Kingdom from Adventure Time. I have like the main tower kind of done. I am aware the proportions are pretty off. Uh, might go back and try to fix that, but for now, I am working on the tree atop the Candy Kingdom. This is taking me a long time, but I'm pretty happy with the shaping overall. So I'm just kind of fixing it up because the way it was angled, there was like instead of this being here, I had previously used. I don't even use any of the ones anymore. Oopsie. I use this now, but I was previously using a different slow piece, which wasn't very good. I don't really know the names of those stuff, so I'm just gonna say what I want for this. Hopefully that's okay. Yeah. So I'm just going to clean this up and then start working on the leaves. Uh, yeah. I hope to turn this into like a series. So that means this would be like episode one of building the Candy Kingdom out of Lego. Very excited to do this. In fact, this looks pretty off. This is kind of what I'm working on here because this it slants up a little bit oddly here, but that's what the brand can do more. This brick, I could always try and change this with something like, I wonder what this is under. I'm sorry, I do not completely know this platform yet, so you're just gonna have to kind of bear with me while I try to find out where a piece is on Mechabricks. I do actually now have the proper tools to do Brooklyn Studio, but I really want to finish what I have left over here before it's over. But this is also still the best platform for minifigures I've heard and seen. Right here it is. So I'm probably gonna stick with this minifigures, especially while I finish my city fig, which I've gotten pretty far on. Actually. Does that look right? I know I have to change the interior, but like that just kind of it doesn't. Yeah, no. I'm just gonna leave it. But yeah, I am working on a background for like the more physical sense of things, so I can show off custom builds that I've made physically. But of course, I'm making this digitally, mostly budgeting, because Lego is not that cheap. I know, it's very surprising. Lego isn't cheap. I know you've never heard that before. No, yeah, it's just really expensive. So it's kind of my alternative. I use this out here. I think I might switch that to here because after switching this piece, these just kind of look out of place. Might change these, but that little lip, I don't. Like, that's not that bad. So it's really just deciding if I want to smooth it out. I have spent a lot of time making it to try to look smooth because it's like Adventure Time cartoon. Cartoons look smooth. It's a big reason why I try to do that. But I can't change too much because it's always the interior stuff. The more I change on the exterior, the more I have to change on the interior, which it's more difficult than you'd probably think, especially to change. So original strategy with this, let's just kind of this thing is here. Let's ignore it. I mean, what? I would never. I would never. That's not exactly what I did. But don't mind me perfectly aligning the the stuff there. You don't need to worry about that. So I don't know why this isn't bows. Maybe I don't know what a bow is in this context. There it is. I more correlate this with like the roof tiles today because this is like the new roof tile. I know I'm getting a little distracted, but like I freaking love this piece. This is great. I'm gonna swear when I want to. No, hand up. It's like pretty big. When I saw this, I didn't expect it to be this big. But it's like you go this, and then you go here, and then wow, so cool, so impressive, so wow. Kind of annoyed that there isn't more, like a longer piece of this. Like, can I have like this, but it's two to kind of align with the corner. Anyway, really confused why this is here. But I mean, it can be used for texturing if you want to like do that, or even better. I think this looks better. You can do this. So you can just kind of have. I mean, it kind of takes away from the look a little bit, I think. But if you do something like that and you just break up the roof with different textures, it's a good use for that. But there's no real roof tile for that because the other roof tile option is this. And let me tell you, these things do not connect. Okay, got off track. But yeah, I like Adventure Time. I see big builds, I see small builds, but surprisingly, I haven't seen any medium scale. I might go for like a medium scale treehouse later on too. But for now, this is what I'm doing. Mm, I could put something on top of this, like this, but I don't know. I think actually might look good. And lucky for me, I have one right here. Yeah, so pretty much this is just gonna be me yapping while building Legos. I mean, people yap while playing Minecraft. I can yap while building Legos, man. So that looks good. I mean, just a little bit of yap and a little bit of Lego. Never hurt nobody. I have the tree pulled up on a tab on my phone because I don't really know how this recording software works yet. I will by the next video. I'm probably gonna make these like 30 minutes each, so just kind of getting myself to work on it a bit every day. It's probably gonna be the goal here. I'm probably gonna attack this now. That's connected by a panel that is held on by yet one stud. I really love those one stud held on panels, man. You know? No, okay. I can do this. That kind of curves it better, I think. And then we're left with this, which I could. I'm gonna try something. This probably won't look very good, but whatever. Oh my! Oh my! Oh my! No! Oh no. No. Yeah, that's about what I expected. Would be really cool. Would be really cool if I could take a cheese slope. Never mind, that was the right thing. Anyway, take a cheese slope and put it there. Wait, put it there. That's a nice cheese slope. But that's not really realistic. Uh, wait, no, it could be this little piece. Okay, I just realized that I was gonna be a little bit dumb. So I'm gonna switch this to a one by one plate. Wow, I know where everything is for sure. Uh-huh. Yeah. No, no, I don't. Oh, there it is. Don't worry, guys. I'll make this sort of entertaining. I have a degree in yapology. So I was building these because I didn't want them all at this angle. And somehow I just now realized that I can use a snot brick for that. You know, the snot bricks I've been using all around this one that you don't actually know. Well, I've been using snot bricks all around the build. And I never once thought that I could use a snot brick. Wait for it. Instead of this. Wow. That's kind of sad. I think it's on the same level though. So I don't think I'll have much of a problem with that. But I might have to replace all of them. Possibly. I don't know. I'm hoping I don't. That's the best case here. The best case is I don't have to replace all of them, but I might have to. Oh no. 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 Oops, wrong one. Oh man. It's worth it though. It's also probably quite a bit cheaper. Because that's actually one thing I'm trying to do on this build is make it decently cheap, I guess. I mean, it's already at a pretty high piece count. But I don't know. You know this is called elephant. It's called an elephant tube, by the way. Uh, it's not even. I don't even think it's been used for an elephant. Or you can use this tool. Like I've almost never seen this actually as like for an elephant. I've seen it as a tree piece. Is what I'm using. You've got to be kidding me. So by the way, this piece right doesn't have an indent. That's not how Lego works. That this is not how Lego works. What? I'm gonna try that again. No. What? Object added. Oh yeah, I guess. Do I just have to live with this? Oh, but it's so unsatisfying. But that's not. That's gonna mess with the leaves. I'm just gonna put a cheese flip on there for now. That's annoying. Okay, looks like I got like 15 left for today. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. I would never forget about um Normal Lego rules. I would never. Oh, do I have to reverse it all? It's lame. Uh, well, that's dumb. Well, I guess I can't use snot bricks. It's really annoying, actually. Watch while a loser reverses his mistakes. Cause there we go. Oh, that's still wrong. Well, fun fact: digital Lego is not the same as normal Lego, so you run into problems like this. It's annoying though. Really annoying. I have this piece, which I guess can oopsie. Can't really do much with. Uh, I mean that's kind of overlapping. So no, but like the big overlap is with the other one. Like the one on the left isn't overlapping that much. I mean, yeah, left. On the right, I don't like. The other side's doing it too. Um, I mean, I don't work for Lego, so I guess it doesn't have to be that hyper perfect. If you couldn't tell already, I'm definitely not a perfectionist. You can't see it, but I'm winking. That might be the stupidest thing I've said in a while. um, so generally with a tree, actually, I do like it better. What's better now? There used to be much more ragged, uh, rigid kind of staircase. What I do want, I have this kind of like a trail kind of thing down there. I kind of wish the trail's on the other side, but I think it kind of looks good from the back. But what would be even cooler is if this, wait for it, was up here, and this was a cheese slope. I can actually probably do this. Should I though? I might just mess around with it because if I were to do that, it like fixes my shaping issues. Because as is, that shaping just doesn't feel right. Well, I guess I'm doing it. Oh gosh. Oh boy. Oh boy. What am I doing? I mean, I know exactly what I'm down to every minute detail. I can leave down to every minute detail. Alright, so the first step is to move this up. Put you back there. Oh, because when you rotate it, it works the same way. It's flat. So you just do it two up. That's cool, at least. Oh wait, this actually means I can scrap. Can be young, scrappy, and hungry over there. Huzzah! Hurrah! It doesn't align. Uh, oh man. Uh, so over here, I just blocked that misalignment, like the champ I am. I just said no to it. It was like Actually, you're not misaligned. At that point, it's aligned, but it's just like really far off, you know? That's hidden misalignment. Uh, could work with this. I mean, maybe. Could do a cheese loaf at the top. Don't know if you use my cursor or not, but on top of what's red, like a cheese loaf. And then another cheese loaf right here. Remove this. Replace that with a cheese loaf. Um, I think the main problem is this reaches pretty far. Oopsie. Didn't mean to do that. So pushing this back too far is not good. Right there. Oof. Right there works so well. But then you just don't want to. It's just this gap, man. Wait, should have done this before. If you were this, then it could also be a little bit special. If I take. It is literally called brick special. That's funny. So this is an indent, right? The indent fills that gap, right? Oh, I think it does. Make it closer. Then the indent is oopsie. I shook my table. Then the indent is screws with the stuff up here. Um, it fixes one problem, but it makes another. I think today I'm just gonna work on the tree. I was going to do leaves, but uh, tree, and more tree, I guess. Um, Tree is tree, as they say. Tree is tree. That looks so much better. Yeah, the curve. It looks it looks less bulky. Like that was my big problem with it. It looked like far too bulky. There's a bunch of stuff covering it. I don't think it helps that I'll have it in the same color. But at the same time, I like building either in what's it called? Brick yellow. Because like I don't know why I would like building in brick yellow as the primary color or just building in the colors it's gonna be in. It's annoying. Another big question of how important is this gap to me? We're just gonna I'm just gonna mess with it. Let's see where it goes. Oh, good news. You get to be a full brick again. What did I do? Oh, I did it again. You get to be a full Brickington. Brick Brickington, you know? Wow, I'm so great at um YouTube. Yeah. Fun fact, that little thing at the side of my screen looks like the compass thing in Minecraft in the F3 menu. Uh, I'll still delete all this and deal with it later. Wow. Isn't that procrastinator's mindset the best mindset to have? Oh, this might be useful. Your, oh, you might think this is useful, but it's not. Because I need to add on all the curves separately. Oh, wait. I have to figure out something. But it's really funny where I got from. Plate special, right? Yo. Since when is this a plate? Since when since when is this a plate? But I mean all these, yeah, this is all I expected. I expected these things, right? But then you just what cons these are okay, they have plate bases, that actually makes sense. Uh then you come to these two at the top. It's like that my guy, that doesn't look like a plate. That's 2 plates high. I guess it is less than a brick though. But hey, classify Lego however you want, it's your choice. I don't know. I think it's actually the same area. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. That was on purpose. That was so on purpose. Are we are we serious? Are we serious? No way. Oh, I just love how this perfectly lines up. That brings me joy. If this doesn't work in the way I want, that brings me joy. That brings me joy. Oh, that looks so. That looks great. Ignore this. Next, we ask you to ignore that little mishap. I was really thinking of a cheese. I guess that earlier. A cheese slope. But I think the best course of action, the 1 by 1 plate and a more less drastic sloping. I don't know if it curves the right way, like the way I want it to, but it doesn't hurt to test it. I just love how I've slowly. I forgot where it was. I just love how I've slowly sunk into my chair, slowly sliding ominously. I don't know what I'm saying. Oh, it's in pose. Okay, so those two things, those were called plates, and they call this a brick. No, it's wait. This is so funny. It's labeled plate with bow, but it's in the brick area. Oh, that's actually hilarious. Heck. I mean, it curves, but it doesn't curve. It curves, but it doesn't curve the way I want it. I guess. I do this. I can. Haha. Problem solved? Question mark. No, but like that's not. But it's not. It's not. It's not up. It's it's up, but it's not up the way I want it. I want it to up like this. It's like upping the wrong way. I don't know. Up better. Get better ups. I just said that. Nah, it's not called hop. They're not called hops anymore. They're called ups. Yo, hit the gym. You gotta get better ups, man. Gotta get them ups. If you're cringing, this was successful. Okay, so this branch it's meant to be at an angle, but if I do an angle, it collides with which kind of collides. I can actually cover up the top. If I do it at an angle, collides with stuff, and if I put it straight out, it looks like ass. Wow, what? No, it doesn't look like ass. Yes, it does. I'm gonna go ahead and correct you that yes, it does. Oh, I just figured out what I can do with this. Say goodbye to Mr. Elephant. No, it's okay. Uh, kill this. I'm just gonna finish this segment and then I'll end the video. Oh, what is this? Did I make part of it hollow? What is this? I did, didn't I? Well, actually, you saw nothing. So, just like I saw nothing, because I don't know. You saw nothing. Wow, look, that it's always been there this entire time, even before I was building. You know, it's like always been there since the dawn of time. That piece has been there, so there's no way I could have messed it up or anything. Because like I forgot to click on the thing. Uh, before time had a name, it was there. I mean, sorry, long before time had a name. It was there. It was always there. And if you think it wasn't, you're dreaming. Wow. Sorry, my brain's doing the what if I could make it looks good, but what if I could do better mindset right now. Wait, this should be too slow. I'm gonna do that now. Mother, what the? I will need that in a sec. Ooh, me likey, me misclicky. Ever heard the phrase "fake it till you make it"? Well, you have. You're lying if you haven't. Uh, yeah. So I'm gonna fake being a YouTuber till I make it. Best strategy ever. A big thing when I'm working on this. I'm just doing this for a little bit extra. It doesn't look super out of place. I could fill it up a lot better, but I'm just gonna do that. big thing with this is like, do I, this is bad. Do I, no, it might not be. Do I want, like, how much texture do I want on this? Because, of course, we have the different piece textures, but these are all the same. But, like, we have textures by me using different pieces. Actually, this is bad. Uh, but at the same time, it's like, okay, how far on texturing do I want to go? Like, do I want to include the dark brown? So that's like the big hitter for me. Like, do I want that or do I not want that? That's the wrong piece. I am kind of having a hard time deciding. Because on one hand, yay, more texture. But on the other hand, this is really like a cartoon. Oh, I clicked on the right thing. It's meant to be an Adventure Time cartoon. And cartoons don't have as much texture. I'm gonna say that word. Um, so I just kind of feel weird about adding. Oh, that's in there. I just kind of feel weird about adding an excess amount of texture because that just doesn't feel fitting. Oh wow, I can finally expand that in the right direction. Oh, I can fix these now. I can make the. What the happened here? I love how I'm just like just now realizing that a certain play piece exists and that I don't have to indent all of them horribly. I have a great memory actually, but I'll have you know, peak memory. No, nothing wrong with it at all. Nope. Mm-mm. I looked at those now. I could just replicate. To be honest, they look good. Oh no, the height difference. Good height diff. But I don't know. There was the longer one of these actually. Wait, is that gonna look better? Where are the bows? Where are the bows at? Where are the bows? I don't know what I'm saying. Um, So my power decided to go bye bye. Um, just like mid, just randomly. So that's fun. Actually, does look better. That's fun. Yeah, I'm gonna stick with this design. So now I have to go to the editing software and put it together or something like that. Well, future me will have to. Oh, now I can't just click upload. Now I can't be as lazy. Oh well. And wow, subtle curving into an upward slant. Now I think Lego counts as art. So does that mean I'm making fan art? Like this is kind of fan art. Because like Lego is art. So when I'm building a Lego based off of Adventure Time, am I making fan art? I don't actually know what else would be called. Um, this goes out really far and matches up with that. The subtle curves up there. Wow, tree look less blocky. I it's improved. Um, I like the position of that. So I'm gonna leave this for now. I've done enough dinner. And it's the bulbs. These are like pink pieces that I'm going to jumble together. Probably the next episode. But for this one, tree plus tree equal tree. Sorry, tree plus time equals better tree. Uh, voila. I don't know. I like Legos. Peace out.